Whoa, hold up. Aaron Judge not in the Yankees lineup against the Phillies? That's not just a rest day. We're talking about the face of the franchise, the captain, and the guy absolutely tearing up Major League Baseball this season. So when Judge's name was missing on that Saturday card, fans didn't just raise their eyebrows, they hit panic mode. Manager Aaron Boone stepped up to the mic soon after and gave everyone the update they were dreading. It's not just load management, it's injury-related. Specifically, it's Judge's right elbow, and while he might still be swinging just fine, his throwing arm is apparently another story. What does this mean for the Yankees, Judge, and the postseason race? Let's break it all down and look at where this could be heading. Boone mentioned that Judge first tweaked the elbow earlier this week in Toronto during a routine throw from right field. After that throw, cameras caught him wincing, a rare sight from someone known for powering through just about anything. The Yankees had an off day after that game, and Judge reportedly felt okay. But fast forward to Friday night, and things took a turn. Boone said Judge was really dealing with it and having serious difficulty throwing from the outfield. That was enough for the Yankees to pull him from Saturday's lineup and send him for imaging. This could be a minor flare-up or something more serious, but until those test results come in, it's all about playing it safe. Here's where it gets even more complex. Judge may be able to keep hitting despite the elbow issue. So far, there's no sign that the injury is affecting his swing. He continues to dominate at the plate, recently crushing his 37th home run of the season and passing A-Rod on the Yankees' all-time home run list. That's huge. But if he can't play the field, the Yankees might have to slot him in as a full-time designated hitter. And that's a tough adjustment for a team that already has Giancarlo Stanton essentially locked into the DH role. Stanton hasn't played a defensive inning in over a year, and shifting him back into the outfield could be risky. So what are the Yankees' options? If Judge is limited to DH duties and Stanton can't take the field, someone's going to need to step up in the outfield. Enter Spencer Jones. The 23-year-old Yankees prospect is making serious noise in AAA, launching 13 home runs in his last 19 games. He's got the size, power, and potential to make an impact at the MLB level. If Judge needs time off or has to move off the field permanently, Jones could be looking at a big league call-up. It wouldn't be the first time the Yankees turn to youth in a pinch, and if Jones is as hot as the numbers say, this might be his moment to shine. Let's talk about how impactful this injury could be. Aaron Judge isn't just another bat in the lineup. He's the league leader in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. He's also the American League's frontrunner in runs and RBIs. This is an MVP caliber season we're witnessing. Losing him, or even limiting his role, would be a serious blow to the Yankees' momentum. Especially with the postseason push heating up. Every game counts. The AL East is ultra-competitive. And without Judge's all-around presence, offense, defense, leadership, the Yanks could struggle to keep pace. From a medical standpoint, elbow injuries in outfielders can be tricky. It's not just about pain, it's about functionality. Can Judge make accurate throws to the plate or third base? Can he prevent runners from taking extra bases? Those are questions the Yankees medical staff will be answering soon. Sometimes these injuries just need rest and rehab. Other times, it's more serious, like a UCL issue, which could mean a longer layoff or even surgery. At this point, the Yankees are holding their breath for the imaging results, and so are fans across the country. What does this mean for the team dynamics? Boone has always emphasized flexibility in his lineups, but this is a real test. If Judge goes to DH and Stanton's not ready for the field, the Yankees could rotate outfielders more than usual. Guys like Alex Verdugo, Trent Grisham, or even Oswaldo Cabrera could see more action. But let's be honest, nobody replaces Aaron Judge. His glove, his arm, His leadership, it's all elite. The challenge is managing the situation without creating too much disruption in the clubhouse or on the field. Fans are understandably nervous. This isn't the first time Judge has faced injury setbacks. And while he's always come back strong, the Yankees' window for a championship run is now. They've invested big in this roster and need all hands on deck. Judge's injury also opens up a broader conversation about player health management in MLB. With the league getting more intense and players performing at such high levels, maybe this is a sign that even the toughest players need more careful monitoring during the grind of a 162-game season. One thing's for sure, the next few days will be critical. Once the imaging results come back, we'll have a clearer picture of Judge's status. Best case scenario, it's inflammation or a minor strain that clears up with rest. Worst case, a lingering elbow issue that affects both his throwing and eventually his swing. The Yankees staff is known for being cautious with their stars, especially when there's playoff potential on the line. Until there's more info, fans can only speculate, but the stakes are definitely high. So where do the Yankees go from here? It all starts with the test results, but they'll need a plan B, C, and D ready. Whether it's moving Judge to DH, recalling Spencer Jones, or reshuffling the outfield entirely, Boone and the front office will have to make some tough calls. For now, the team has to stay focused and keep winning games while their captain gets evaluated. And Yankees fans, keep your fingers crossed. The Bronx Bombers have been red hot, and they'll need a healthy Aaron Judge to finish what they started this season. Stay locked in. We'll keep you posted the moment more news breaks. Another key factor to watch is how this injury impacts the Yankees' trade deadline strategy. With the deadline just days away, teams across the league are evaluating needs. And for the Yankees, Judge's health could be a major deciding factor. If the elbow issue lingers, they might be more aggressive in looking for outfield help or a back to rotate in and out of the DH spot. Rumors are already swirling about potential deals involving Trent Grisham or even larger blockbuster trades that could bring in names like Eugenio Suarez or Zach Gallen. Judge's status could push those conversations into high gear, especially if the team wants to avoid a mid-season slide. Let's not overlook Judge's leadership factor. Beyond the stats, Judge is the heartbeat of the clubhouse. When he's out, it changes the vibe. His work ethic, calm under pressure, and influence on younger players set the tone for the entire team. That's why even a partial absence, like being in the lineup as DH, but not in the field, can have ripple effects. You can't measure leadership in WAR or OPS, but it's just as important when you're gunning for a World Series title. Teammates will have to step up both on and off the field to maintain the culture Judge has helped build in the Bronx. In the end, all eyes are on those imaging results. Until the Yankees know exactly what's going on with Judge's elbow, they're playing the waiting game. For fans, it's a mix of anxiety and hope. Best case scenario, Judge is back in the field within a few games. Worst case, a longer absence that forces the team into uncharted territory. But one thing's clear, this moment could define the Yankees season. They've got the roster, the pitching, and the momentum. Now they need their captain healthy to take it all the way. We'll keep tracking the story, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for updates.